Hi everybody, I thought I would show you my little house tour for Christmas, and I pretty much got everything's done except for down the hallway and a little thing over here, but that's not a big deal, but everything else is all done. So I want to start because I'm kind of odd shaped in here, but this is the entry door, and on this door I made this wreath. Last year I think I made it. Has a little funky bow on there. It's snowman because this front dining room is snowmen. So I put the snowman on the door. So I start out with him. He's way cute. Let me give you a close-up. I don't want to fall down the stairs. But I have a candy cane on there. I have some cute little things on there. So that's the first thing. And you probably can't, I don't know if you can see. I added these little bulbs on either side of the window. And it's kind of bright. You can see my little trees outside, and it's really cold and snowy outside, so I'll link my outside stuff in the bottom here so you can see that. But here's my little first cozy corner. My little snowman is so cute, and it has a little funky bow in the corner, candy cane, and some really twinkly lights, and my little snowman board that I painted and made, and it's just made out of a pine 2x something long one I had my husband cut for me. He had out in his shop, so I just decorated that. It was way cute. Then on this side of the door I have my little hanger, and I still have not made the little wreath that's going to go on there. That's going to get done this week. Like I said, there's still little things that's not done. I made this Merry Ho 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 Christmas probably it was before Ariel was born, so it's over 10 years old. And it's made out of wood, and painted it and just glued the little hat. It was a little project thing with our church. We had a Saturday thing. It was really fun. Don't mind all the coats on the side. I just made this wreath for Ariel's door. I wanted something pretty to when you walk in so you don't see her messy room. And it's actually not messy. Her desk is messy, but she's cleaned up everything else, and I'll show you, since I'm right here, I will show you her little tree. There's my pups on her bed. That's Bear, and that's Belle. And they like laying on her bed when she isn't here. But she has little lights right there that she hung up, and this is her little tree. And she likes the bright fuchsia, blue, teal stuff. So I let her put up her little tree in her room. She says, "Mom, I need presents." So she actually took some empty little boxes I had downstairs, and she took some old pieces of wrapping paper and wrapped them up and put them underneath her tree. But it's way cute. And she's got a little train there I think these were last year's at McDonald Toys, the little train. So she put that in the front. It's just so cute. She's cute. But she had to have her little tree. And she actually added an owl here. Her special bulb. She's got a reindeer right there. And she has another, it's down here. Another pink, purple little owl. And a couple ornaments that she made, a special one from her grandma. So that's a cute little tree for her, you know. So, okay, I'm going to cover up the lens. Because I don't want you to get dizzy when we go out of here. So then we come to, when you come through the door, you have my side table. And there's her little Elf was there this morning. And she's not home. She's at a friend's house. So she'll see that when she gets home. My little blocks, my countdown blocks, her Ho 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 mailbox. And the snowman, little thing, like I said, in here is snowmen. This I still have to finish. So that's two things. A wreath and decorate the inside here. I've already got my little candles and lights and everything set inside there. Then, don't mind the mess downstairs. That's all Christmas boxes. That's my downstairs. It's not finished. Down here's not finished. So I can't block it off. So here's some lights on the banister. And let's see, let me go in here. So from the kitchen looking down into the dining room, there's my tree, my snowman tree. I had these decorative boxes. There's 4 of them, different sizes, and the tops have like that styrofoam little balls that move. So there's a little thing in there that moves with it. My little white snowman, I found that at the thrift store last spring. I'm like, and it was only like $1. Nothing wrong with it. And I said, oh, they'll go perfect with my snowman. So there's my little snowman tree. He's so cute. Let me give you a close-up of these little boxes so you can see them. They're nesting boxes. But I bought those, oh, well, probably 5 years ago, 6 years ago. So those are cute. And in my window, I have these little snowflakes you can get at Walmart, and some big bulbs hanging next to those, and some garland across the top with the lights on. And you can see my little snowman heads out there on the porch. And then over here on the other side of the dining room table is my baker's rack. I put my houses over there, and then I did a little snowman on my tray right there with a lantern with a little funky bow. The little candle inside there lights up, but I didn't turn that on. But it does light up, and I got little lights inside the tray, and they're actually red. I don't know if they're coming off in the picture, but then I have my tall lantern that has Santa on it, Merry Christmas, and you see me right here. And then on my table I have my tray with my, that also is a little candle that lights up, but I didn't turn on because you can't really tell in the daylight anyways. But it has little lights in there just like the red ones over there. These ones are white. And my little sign that says joy. And I've got to put a little something in there and figure out where I'm going to put it. I have garland up on my window, on my mirror. I have holiday, what is it, poinsettia. It's not real, it's just a cute little garland I put up there every year. Then walking down on my hutch, I have my snowman with some, I just put lights right in front of them, my candy dishes I made. My snowman next to my bunny, Christmas bunny. And my joy snowman, and it goes ho 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 up on the top. Those blocks are so easy to make, especially if you have a Cricut. So you can cut your own vinyl and everything. That's just scrapbook paper that's left over, Christmas paper, old paper. And I just made it, printed out the ho ho ho. So cute. So there's the dining room. And actually, and I put a sign up here. It says Walking in Winter Wonderland. And it goes into the kitchen. I put a Santa, let's see if you can see. I put a Santa towel on my dishwasher. Then up on either side of the windows, I put a garland there. And on each side of those little shelves is the kitchen Santa Claus. So I have little Santas up there and everything. I have a couple of Christmas candles up there. And then in the window, it's probably really bright because it's snowing out. I have some Santas right there. It says joy. Some of my candle holders are white with red. That because the sun beats in there every once in a while, so one of my candles is kind of bent. And on the cupboards, I did, let me back up. I put the ribbon on there, and then on my stove I have a Santa candle and little salt and pepper shakers, Santa in his sack. And then on this side I did the same thing. I put the ribbons up there, and my counter's kind of a little bit of a mess. My recipe board that I made, and then I have a little sleigh right there. And up on my door I made a little wreath right there. I may move that one into the dining room, in the dining room entry that I have to put on that stand. I might put that over there, I don't know, and make a little bit bigger one with Santa on it. I got stuff downstairs to make that with. And then up on top going into the dining room, it says deck the halls. So there's that. Then going into the living room, there's an overview. And if you've seen a couple of my other videos, I have a cozy corner, the mantle, but I haven't done the tree yet. So then I have a holiday blanket on my couch. I leave that out all year because I wrap up in that. I love that one. That stays up all year. I have my nativity scene. This is old. It was my ex-husband's grandmother's. She gave it to me, and I kept it in the divorce. So has baby Jesus and everything. A couple of the little things, like when the camel's legs broke and the little lammy's leg is broke, but they still stand. It's still good. I haven't had the heart to buy a new one because I don't want to get rid of this. It's sentimental. Then I made Ariel's little countdown, and I didn't get candy in there yet. I have the candy. I haven't put it in yet since she's not home. I might do that. I don't know. Maybe we'll do that later. And if she wants to do it, she can do it too. It's fun. Then, now into the living room. Let's start over in the corner here. And down the hallway I haven't done yet. I've got 3 doors down there. And our house is partly finished renovation. We still got to open this doorway up. That's why it looks like that. But I got 3 doors down there. My office, my room, and the bathroom. And I wanted to hang 3 wreaths on each one of those doors. And so those are the last things that I've got to do. Really, it's not that big. So here's another cozy corner with Santa Claus. And it says Santa stops here. Little funky bow up in the corner. And that Santa lights up, but if I light him up, you won't be able to see his face because it's really bright. But he does light up. I found him at the thrift store this summer because I'm looking for a taller Santa. And I'm actually looking for the plastic ones like when I was a kid. So back in the 70s, they're plastic. It's a little bit taller than that. The one I'm thinking of is probably about as high as that, my wood bin there, right there. A little bit taller than that one. But I haven't been able to find one yet, so all right. So let's go on. I made that sign as a believe. And I put little snowflake. I probably made that like 3 years ago. And usually it's out on the porch. But this year I put it in here. And then some more of those little nesting boxes and my little wagon there. And on top it's the little, let me move it so you can see what it does. See, it kind of moves. And the snowman one does that too. So that's those. And I got a little Santa sitting in the wagon. And my bulldog statue I've had forever and ever and ever because I've always wanted one. And I finally got one, and Bear is actually those colors. But we put a little Santa hat and collar on him. And then my little pot with poinsettias in it and some cinnamon. And then on the other side I have my big lantern with bulbs in it with a little funky bow on the top. Then on top of the TV stand it says Believe with a little elf right there. And whoops, sorry, let's go over here. Over on this side of my couch, let me move I put my Santa, and I got some salt and pepper shaker snowmen, my other snowman, and a couple of Santa and another snowman on my little teeny corner hutch. And then let's show you the mantle. Let me back up so you can see the mantle. And I did deer up there this year. It's really pretty. Let me go up closer now. The deer right there, the like gold looking one, that's brass. These were Jeff's before I met him. And I thought, oh, I'm going to use those this year. And then I still have the tag on him. I got him last year for, I think, yeah, $3. But I didn't pay $3. This is when they were having their sale. And then my little candles, and there's some more of those nesting boxes. And my snowflake stocking holders. And then my middle lantern. And the middle part, if you watch my garland, my mantle video, I'll link that down the bottom too. I had a big poinsettia in there or something, and I didn't like it. It didn't go well. So I found this snowflake topper, and I put that in there, and that looks way better, but I got to do something about the topper part. And I thought I didn't want to cut it off because I thought maybe I might add something inside there. But there's twinkle lights and says Noel. There's my other 3 candles, another box, and my other deer over there. So there's my garland on my fireplace. We actually had a fire the other night, and sitting here in the chair and had all the lights on and everything. It was so pretty. I think I took a picture of it. I'll have to see if I can add it into the video. And then finally is the tree. Let me see if I can get a good angle of it so you can see. There we go. And I got the star on top, red and white. We do have a little bit of fun stuff on the bottom. And I have another channel that's my Reborn Doll channel. I'm an artist and collector over there, and it's called Tiny Toes Reborn Nursery. And I'll link that in the bottom too, so you can head over there and take a peek if you'd like. But I'm getting ready to do a photo shoot with my dolls, with my babies. And there's some presents under there and everything, and I'm going to put a white blanket and to cover up the rug. And we're going to do a little photo shoot for Merry Christmas and Christmas cards. So, on the tree, we got my elf, and his name is Buddy. His name is Buddy the Elf. I actually bought him at our local drugstore a couple of years ago, and Ariel was so tickled pink because now her elf, when she comes, has a buddy to play with, and they get into mischief together. So this ornament is my snowman. Snowmen are kind of partial to me and Santa, because this little ornament right there, this little this one, that was my first ornament when me and my husband got together in 1996. That's old. Ah, time flies. But there's, red and white, and there's some candy canes on there and a bunch of other bulbs, and I added some new, I think there's a church on here somewhere that I added this year. It's not going to come in over there. I don't even know. Oh, it's right here. Okay, there's my little church, and I added some cute, there's my doggies. This one's turned around, but this one, they make noise if you pull the thing out of it. It goes ruff, ruff, ruff. It's like Jingle Bells or something. Snowflake. Trying to find my other one that's new. These white snowflakes are new this year. Oh, this is new this year. It's a tree. That's always been here. There's another little deer, white deer, that's on here somewhere. And these little icicles, where is it? Right here. This right here. If you turn the cap on, they light up. I got 2 of those on here. So I'm adding stuff every year. Whoops, I'll stay over here in the light. So anyway, that is my little tour of the house. I thought I got one more thing. Over here is what I can do. I post her paintings and drawings that she does for me, and I just hung Merry Christmas underneath the thermostat thing, and then her chain. She needs to take 2 of those off. She hasn't done that, but she hasn't been home. So, and then her elf made a little funny sign of me and Ariel and her dad. Thought that was cute. And then she put a price tag on there. So anyway, guys, that is it. I hope you like it. It's way pretty. It's never usually this clean in here. It's always between the dog's toys and Ariel. It's usually a mess, but that's everything for now. And I hope you enjoyed it. Like and subscribe, and we will see you all again soon.